Hey Wargamers, welcome back to the channel, Death from Above Wargaming. I'm Aaron.
I'm Dan.
And we are here on the most glorious of Friday the 13th, celebrating the pre-launch of the Mercenaries Kickstarter.
Yes.
How exciting is this?
This is really exciting.
Everybody thought it was going to be at Adepticon, but you're wrong. Okay, guys? It's happening right now. There's all sorts of things happening. It's like so BattleTech-y. It's a coordinated attack, all right? Multiple people across the internets are streaming right now talking about this very event, I think. Hopefully. I'm like the only nerd out there. Like, guys.
Well, I'm here with you, so.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It makes me feel better. But guys, first and foremost, this is very exciting. If you want to, head on over to Catalyst's, I'd say their Facebook page. Start there. There's probably tons of information, but we're going to go through it all here. We're going to unpack it. And if you hang around to the end and you subscribe, actually, we won't know that, but if you hang around to the end...
Well, we're going to act like we know.
We're going to act like we know. We got a special surprise. We got a little package in the mail right before Christmas, and I'm going to share it with you. It's true. You're going to see it here on camera. What could it be, Dan?
Let's not get into that.
What could my package be, Dan? Get your mind out of it. It could be mechs.
It could be. Maybe not.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Guys, stick around. Kickstarter excitement is coming right up. And we're back. We are back, and we are excited. So what we're going to do is we're going to first and foremost introduce you to the BackerKit Site.
Yes.
All the information you want about the Kickstarter. And in fact, you can even basically pre-pledge.
Yeah. Not
an amount of money, but you can enter your email. And I think you get up to date on all the stuff. But first of all, let's dive into this, shall we, Dan?
Yes.
Let me bring it up. Let me bring it up here, and we'll take a look through this. So first and foremost,
my diving shoes.
You brought your diving shoes. You're ready to dive in. Spelunking. We'll do a little spelunking on this BackerKit site. Check out this artwork.
It does look amazing. I've been staring at it this whole time.
Look at this. It's crazy. The Banshee, the Stalker, right? All of these phenomenal mechs.
My favorite, longbow on the back.
Oh, look at that. I didn't even notice
it. You got the Orion, right?
Oh, yeah. Look at, is this a flea?
That's a flea? It looks like, right?
Yeah, look, my favorite of aerospace fighters, the Corsair.
I hate aerospace.
I love them. I know you do. You're so traumatized. And still has PTSD from the aerospace incident.
Oh, they're so dirty.
This is really cool. Some elementals, right? The artwork's phenomenal, right? And this is like, hey guys, welcome to BattleTech. Get ready for BattleTech Mercenaries, all right? By Catalyst Games. So you can enter in your email address, and of course, as you guys know, this is all about mercenaries.
Yeah.
All about all the best units, Wolf Dragoons, Kellhounds, Iridani Lighthorse, and those Scottish guys. Northwind Highlanders.
Scottish guys.
So, first of all, they talk a little bit about, they brag a little bit about their success.
Yeah.
And they
obviously that's not all going to come in this Kickstarter.
No, this is all the Wave 1, Wave 2 stuff,
yeah,
actually.
but I mean, like, you're not going to get all that in this box, right?
No, you're not. But they're just talking about all the great things that they've done in the last, since basically 2018 when the initial Kickstarter was announced. And in my opinion, Dan, I will say this.
You will.
The first Kickstarter was a little bit like sort of seat of their pants, right? Like
first time,
they had no idea how big it was going to get.
It's a pilot episode.
It was the pilot episode. Yeah. This is like the real deal.
Yes.
They've got it planned out.
This is season 4. You know what
I mean? They're like well into a rhythm by now. So they talk a little bit about that. And they recognize, listen, it's all about the miniatures, right? We're getting over, and we talked about this in one of the jump points, over 50 new designs, mechs, vehicles, VTOLs, quad mechs,
and aerospace fighters.
There's a new aerospace fighter, and in fact, they talk about the aerospace fighter a little bit later. But check this out.
I'm actually curious about the additional battle armor. That's what I'm really like. I want to see what
I don't know if that's going to be a stretch goal or not. I mean, that was on. There were some designs put forth for that. So I mean, check out all these goodies. The ones, by the way, in the pink or orange, whatever the heck color that is, I believe those are like what they call the master molds.
I believe they call that apricot. Yes.
The apricot. That is. Thank you, Dan, thank you for that. Value added. I think they're like the master molds, so they tend to have a little bit more detail, and then the gray ones are the actual like production, like the finished product.
That makes sense.
But some great stuff in here, and we've seen a whole bunch of these. We do the render blender on Jump Point where we've dove into a whole bunch of them. You know, the Devastator we looked at. I remember Tom enjoyed that one. The Star Slayer was another one we looked at. So speaking of Star Slayers, that's not a Star Slayer. No, but check out that artwork.
It does look nice.
I wanted to talk about this box art.
Ooh.
All right. So this is amazing. Caesar, Devastator, Star Slayer. So basically the center point of this Kickstarter, the focal piece is going to be a box set.
Yeah.
It's going to contain, from what I read here, and I believe, does it say here, 8 new mechs, and it's also going to include 4 vehicles, okay? And check this out. Along with fast play rules and cards that may make combined arms your preferred style on the table. Ooh. Now, we all know when I do combined arms and when you do combined arms, it's Alpha Strike.
Yeah.
Or Destiny. Yes. Because we can't do it in Classic really effectively on the channel, I think, with the speed. I mean, you could probably throw tanks and mechs together, but once you get into, VTOLs and infantry and all this stuff, it gets very complicated.
I mean, if I went on vacation, we probably could.
Right.
Yeah, because we might actually get through that.
6 hours to play. So I'm very, very excited. I love anytime I hear about streamlining, fast-paced options. I really want to see it.
Yeah.
And we've seen in the past they released the the Battlefield support deck.
Yes.
And I wonder if it's just going to be that or if it's going to be something fresh and new. But I'm very excited.
I'm going to go with it's probably going to be fresh and new.
I hope so. But I'm very excited for this. And I love the box art. I hope I can get a poster of it to hang in the studio.
That would be cool.
That
would be.
So they've got a whole bunch of new force packs.
Yes.
All right, new box art. Check out Tom loves the box art in the back. He was commenting on this. Like, this is from, I think, that big picture that we saw at the top, the initial artwork. But, this is the Inner Sphere Recon Lance, Javelin, the Ost whatever, and, Firestarter. So lots of cool things in this one. Here's a list of all of the force packs that will be included. So we've got the Recon Lance we just looked at, Pursuit Lance. Everything that says Battlefield support is vehicles. So there's Battlefield support, Recon, and Hunter, which is we've seen this one. This has got the VTOLs in it, the Warriors, and the Ontos, and the Behemoth, and I think the Skulker. Inner Sphere Security Lance, which I can only hope is just all urban mechs with little badges on and like little police hats.
Cherries and berries on top.
Clan Cavalry Star. So it's a whole bunch of stuff, right? My favorite one is the Inner Sphere Heavy Recon Lance.
Yes.
So there's a Recon Lance, and there's a...
That's a Steiner Recon. It's just Atlases.
Atlases.
I hope they're at least posed a little bit differently,
They're in a running pose. Right, like army crawling. Oh my God, that's really funny. The one's got like a really long antenna and a bigger satellite dish on his head. That's really funny. Look at this, Dan.
Yeah, I see that.
Inner Sphere Battle Armor Pack. It's confirmed.
It is confirmed.
It's confirmed.
We got it.
I didn't even notice that before.
I just noticed it at the end.
And then Battlefield Support Objectives. This is like Mobile HQ and all these other vehicles that I'll buy and paint and use as like, convoy vehicles and stuff.
Yeah.
I love those.
Yes.
Absolutely love them. So very excited for that. It also says there's going to be a legendary pack, salvage boxes, and perhaps even more.
Yes.
Whoa, what a teaser.
Whoa.
I'm so excited. I love it. So very excited about that. Some interesting artwork. Look at this dude. This is like Elvis's long lost nephew.
He's not a pilot. There's no way.
Look at his tattoo. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this.
No, he's a technician. It
says love lies, right? First of all. So he just got out of like Comstar jail or whatever.
Yeah, basically.
And then look at this guy.
He looks like he should be on Sopranos.
He just rolled a float. He just rolled a critical hit. He just rolled a critical hit. They're playing BattleTech.
Yes, that's what it is.
This is like it's like, what do they call it? It's like Inception. It's like BattleTech playing BattleTech. In BattleTech.
Yes.
So anyway, it talks a little bit about Mercenaries and sort of the swag you'll get. So new challenge coins and patches if you're into those things. So lots of cool merch for these guys here. The other cool thing is, look at this.
I did see this too. Yeah.
It's a giant Timberwolf.
I'm probably gonna.
You're gonna buy it.
Yeah.
I think
I'm not a huge Timberwolf fan, but I do love big stuff.
I think the speculation will be: are they going to make BattleTech at this scale now?
No,
I hope not.
Yeah,
I don't want to paint a million like mechs.
Well, then your table's
going
to have to be huge.
Huge.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're just going to be.
Or the mechs aren't really moving anywhere.
Yeah, you're just going to be right up on top of each other instantly.
There it is, Dan. The Clan Omni Fighter is revealed. The Visigoth. This thing's nasty too.
It looks nice. Well,
and
the picture looks cool.
How cool does it look?
It does.
Really neat. That looks
they put
sci-fi. A lot of effort.
Yes,
it's a beaut, Clark.
Yes,
as they say.
Yes.
So that's a really good one. I'm very much excited about that. So I don't think they are going to. So by the way, important fun fact: you only get this thing if you back within the first 48 hours.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
So get to it, guys. You get one for free. Now, maybe you can buy one if you don't back, but I'm just saying, if you want it,
don't lose out.
Early and often. Don't lose out.
Yeah.
So, very cool. I'm excited about it. Looking forward to getting my hands on it and griefing Dan with it.
Oh, yeah. I'm definitely looking forward to it.
So, some other cool stuff that's came out, is out. First of all, we're going to look at this, the Kickstarter preview number 3. So they released 2 already. If you haven't seen them, they came out in an email. Get on Catalyst's mailing list, but I'm sure you can find them. And then also this little mini novel called Riptides by our friend Randall Bills.
Yes.
The man, the myth, the legend, as I like to say. Very, very cool. So this both of these are available on the Backer site as well. Additional reviews, fiction, merch, and more.
Apparently, the shirts,
they're
going to be available to be purchased instead of just being from Kickstarters.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that's at the lower end of the
that's very
site,
cool.
But I did catch that, and I was like, oh, that's cool, because now I don't have to, I can buy additional.
Right, you can buy all the shirts.
Instead of being stuck with just
if you're a shirt collector, now your dreams have come true.
I am a shirt collector.
You're a shirt collector.
I'm a nerd.
Just like open your closet. It's like Air Jordans and BattleTech t-shirts. So here's a look at the Recon and Hunter Lance. Very cool. So this is the other thing. Signing up right now, you get basically the open beta playtest. All right. So I'm signed up, as you know. I can't wait to get access to all this stuff. Very, very cool. So a whole bunch of stuff. So let's dive into this, shall we? Let's dig in.
Let's.
So Battlefield support rules, which they mentioned right here. That was a deck I was talking about.
Yeah.
2017. Basically, it was a quick and easy way to play with aerospace, artillery, and minefields.
Which I have to say, thus far, the only thing I haven't experienced is the minefields, but between the aerospace and artillery, I don't like either one.
No, well, can't help you with that one.
I know.
So then they expanded that in the Battle of Tukid, as well as the reinforcements. That was the deck. They had vehicles, which basically were like, it's a heavy vehicle. It moves this far. If you roll 8+, it takes a point of damage, and I think maybe it's destroyed. I don't know. So there's there's things. So it says they've been hard at work building and playtesting a synthesis of all of these things, refined and meshed together to employ a point system. So we'll see. And basically it says whether you're taking Maxims or Demolisher tanks, and there's battle value equivalence to allow for asymmetrical play. So interested to see what they do there, because I grew up playing Classic. I do love Classic.
Yeah.
What I don't love is how long it takes. So if they could introduce a streamlined way for me to do combined arms in Classic, I'm all for that.
Well, like when I was 15, a 6-hour game was nothing.
Was nothing.
Yeah.
But we're old now, Dave.
Yeah, a lot older than 15.
We're seasoned veterans. All right? We've got jobs and responsibilities.
Yeah, my time is now somewhat precious.
It's precious. It's true. It's a true story. All right, let's keep going. So I want to talk about the launch parties. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, it's going to be DJ'd by Paul Oakenfold. I'm just kidding. It's not. That'd be cool, though.
It would be.
So basically...
That'd be cool if he played BattleTech.
What if he does?
Yeah.
I think we've had this conversation before. Having deja vu. So it launches at Adepticon.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Maybe we'll go. I don't know.
I'm down.
It's possible. It is like the beginning of spring soccer season. It's tough for me.
Yeah.
March is tough for me.
Yeah. I can understand.
Daughter's birthday, all sorts of things happening. We'll see. I may be able to make it. But basically, they're going to be live streaming that whole weekend.
Okay.
All right. This is basically when it's going to go open, right? Where everyone can start pledging and things like that.
Yeah.
So it's going to be really cool. But not everybody can make it to Adepticon. You know, whether you live very far away, like in Australia,
or
Pennsylvania. Either way, you can sign up right now on this BackerKit pre-launch page, and they could bring a launch party to you.
Oh my gosh.
So check out some dudes playing some BattleTech. Dan, I saw this guy and I immediately thought of you. Look at this. Do you remember your glorious beard?
Yeah. It was longer, wasn't it?
I mean, if you had a beard off with this dude, I'm not sure who would win.
I'm pretty sure he would win. His is definitely
His is cooler.
Yeah.
I know.
Plus, it's got that split in the center. Mine didn't split.
Yours didn't split. No. Yours didn't split. We should have groomed it more.
We probably should have.
But basically, the launch party setup includes the following. One, you get a Discord channel created for each of the winning regions.
Okay.
All right. You get a coordinator. All right. And Randall buys you lunch.
Oh.
All right. They actually will spring for reimbursing. I read that somewhere on here.
Yeah, no,
I'm making it up. Funding will be sent to the venue for food, drinks, and other supplies. That is super cool.
That is.
I mean, not only are they like, hey, we're gonna, get you a coordinator and a Discord channel, and you can party with us. They're also buying you.
Like, what other company does
your
that?
Pepsi. Nobody does that.
We're doing a major launch. We're gonna buy you stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Games Workshop. They would sue you for having a launch party. All right. Let's just be honest. All right. D&D.
Yeah.
They would come and take over your launch party and eat all your food and then leave.
And charge everybody to come in.
And then charge everybody
keep all the funding.
to come in. That's Wizards of the Coast.
Yeah.
Catalyst Game Labs? No. They want you to come to your own party and then they'll buy you food. That is cool.
That is crazy.
That is super cool. So basically, they're going to ship you miniatures.
Ooh.
Okay. If free tacos isn't enough, you get free miniatures while supplies last, and then they might have some prizes too. Which, I mean, that's talk about community engagement.
I mean, yes, it's the frosting on the cake, but you're not going to sell me on just the prizes. Everything else is.
Listen, frosting goes on cupcakes, icing goes on cakes.
Sorry.
Unbelievable. So anyway, back to the Kickstarter.
What goes on cinnamon buns? Because I like those too.
I know, those are good. What is that, glaze? Is it a glaze? Leave it in the comments. By the way, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, for the love of God, please subscribe. We're almost at 10,000 subscribers.
I know.
Talk about a testament to the growth of BattleTech in the last few years.
Yes,
this is fantastic.
Yes, it is.
So definitely subscribe. Also, leave us a like, leave us a comment, and
if you never watch us again.
Even if you never watch us again, just
subscribe. That's it.
Costs you nothing.
Yeah, it's just an effort.
We love you for that. So anyway. Catalyst also said if you can't do it on the 23rd in a certain region and the region wins, they'll maybe do it on the 24th, 25th, 26th.
Okay.
So they're being super flexible. All right, let all these dudes play BattleTech. Very cool. So can you count on your support? Yes, you can count on my support.
Absolutely.
All right.
Go ahead and put your email in there.
I'm not going to do it right now. I already did it.
I know.
So, all right, check this out.
I'm
ready? Let's talk about this.
Oh.
All right, we're gonna bring this up right now. This is the preview 3. I just want to go through this one because some of you guys haven't seen it, but I'm gonna show it to you right now. It's got the beautiful box art from the Mercenaries box.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. It talks about some of the same stuff. This is so every one of these like sneak peek preview things features a couple of units, and this one features the Ost series of mechs. I love the flavor text. It says, while they are solid units on the tabletop, their aesthetics lay at the fringes of what makes a mech feel like BattleTech.
Yes.
I don't know what this thing is. It's so spindly and weird. I'm glad they redesigned it. They did a hell of a job with it. And then the mobile HQ, which is just, it's flavorful. I mean, I don't know. Some people use them in games, especially with Alpha Strike, you got the MHQ rule, and you can do some cool stuff with battlefield intelligence. But really, I'm using it as an objective.
Yeah.
Let's check out the redesign.
I love it.
I want to fast forward, Dan, down to the renders. Yeah,
okay.
Sorry. Went a little fast there.
No,
so this is the render, not the actual mech. Right.
Yeah.
But really cool. And you can see there's the 3 Ost mechs, the Ostol, the Ost something, and the Ostwar. I'm so bad with them. But very, very cool. It's Ostrak, that's the other one.
Ostrak.
Super cool. Love the SRM on there. Very neat. It's a mobile HQ. Love the dish.
Yes.
I hope it's on a little ball turret so I can move it because that's all. Really, what I'll do is when I'm on a conference call,
Yes.
I'll have it
used
like
to be.
hidden under my camera.
Who needs a fidget spinner?
Yeah, it's like a fidget spinner.
Yeah.
It's exactly what it's like.
Yeah.
So that's my one hope and dream. If not, I will cut it off and magnetize it so that it rotates.
Of course.
All right, so check this out. Our friends at Camo Specs, they actually painted one up.
Oh.
All right. So they got their hands on one. These guys are phenomenal.
Yes,
if you guys don't know Camo Specs, I'm going to give a plug out to my buddies over there.
I use it all the time.
B1B Flyer, Bushido. These guys are just, I mean, artistes
Yes.
to the finest. So this one actually was painted by B1B Flyer. So you check this one. I mean, I love the different coloration in the panel. But I mean, look at just the model.
Yes.
It looks fantastic.
It does.
Not just the paint job, but just I mean the
getting
physical
better
design.
and better and better.
They get better and better. I agree with you. Like
every
if you
time.
think about the Wave 1, there's a couple of real winners in Wave 1.
Yeah,
Wave 2.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. Everyone I've seen, I think
it's just like the scale
cool.
is just getting better and better.
I love it, guys. And this is the mobile HQ units. This one painted not by Ryan, by Red Plano. I don't know him. I don't know, but he's a hell of a painter.
Yeah.
I love that he painted like little symbols on the base. That's
like it's
super
asphalt
cool.
or something like
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
It kind of looks like a road or something along those lines. Look at the highlighting, real well done. But look at just the detail. I love the wheels. The tires have like the little ridges in them, right?
Yeah.
Just super cool. So very, very excited. The little antennas, like I don't know if he added those on or if those are actually part of the plastic. We've seen the antennas in a lot of the other plastics, so they might be. Well, but super cool. So very thrilled about that. Oh, and then the O-Clan stuff. This tells you where you can find these, which is exciting. All right, so speaking of miniatures, Dan.
Yes.
Speaking of miniatures.
Yes.
I got a package from Randall.
Okay. All right.
And in this package, Dan,
yes.
were 2 brand new.
Never before seen
on the internet.
Yes. In the whatever. Go
and the internet, the whole internet, the one that Al Gore invented.
Yes.
Never before seen. 2 mechs from this upcoming Kickstarter.
Okay.
I lied. It's 1 mech and 1 vehicle, but it's big enough to be a mech because it is the biggest and meatiest of vehicles. In fact, it was the vehicle we featured in our MechWarrior Destiny RPG campaign.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
So I love that.
Yes.
So the first here that we're going to talk about is the Caesar, Dan.
Obviously.
All right. Now, these came unpainted. I painted these. I'm very proud. I was telling Dan I'm very proud of them.
He did a fantastic
because
job.
not only did I paint them, Dan, but I actually, for the first time in my life, put the Wooder transfers, Fighting Piranha graphics on the mechs. All right. I used Army Painter paints. I used the Army Painter speed paints as well on part of the Caesar here in the little blue PPC region. I mean that was basically it. I also used actually for the gray. I did not use Army Painter paints.
Okay.
I used my cheap ass acrylic paints because I really like that gray.
Okay.
But everything else was Army Painter. So here's the Caesar. Tell me what you think about that model.
I like it honestly. It's got a lot of detail, especially like in the back section, which I always enjoy because from the player, you're constantly looking at the back. Yeah, so it's like I get you want to kind of emphasize on the front and give it a lot of detail, but at the same time, as the player, I got to look at the back.
So I'm gonna tell you what I love about this model.
What do you love about it?
The consistency in weapon design.
Yes.
The PPCs are consistent with the PPCs in Wave 1. There's a little bit of like this venting action that's kind of new, and that's okay. But this Gauss rifle design reminded me very much of the Highlander model that I think had it from Wave 2. But love the attention to like where weapon placement is. Obviously, I mean, that's a big part of this game.
Yeah.
Everything is true to the design. If you think about, it's like playing an old Nintendo game. When you think about it, it looks great. Then when you turn it on, it like sucks.
Yes. Yeah, you got that nostalgia.
I did that over Christmas. I dusted off the old Nintendo, and I was like, man, these games suck. Like the one game, it's called Defenders of the Crown.
Okay.
And I played this with my brother for hours. And I was like, I'm gonna buy it on eBay. I bought it and I fired up the old Nintendo, yo, I don't even think you can save your game.
Wow.
It's awful. There's no codes. There's nothing. I'm like, how did we get anywhere in this game?
You just never turned it off.
Maybe we just never turned the Nintendo off.
Because I remember there was a ton of games that you just never turned off.
You just never
you got to a point where it's like, nope,
that must be what it is. But anyway, the whole point of this conversation was that I have an old original Caesar model, and like the Caesar was like, I love the Caesar. It's a fantastic mech. It was like one of my favorites from like, what I think it was TR 3055 or 3051 of them. Very cool. But you look at the old model, and it's like this real goofy.
It's like it came from the 80s.
Yes, but in my mind,
it was awesome.
In my mind, it looks like this.
Yeah.
Right? I look at this, I'm like, oh, this looks like the old model. And then I pull out the old model, I'm like, oh. I mean, this looks 1,000 times better.
Yes. Yeah.
So cool. So very thrilled about this. Love the Caesar. Now, Dan.
Yes.
Dun, 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 dun.
I do love that.
Yo, check this out. The turret is on. It comes off. It's on a ball socket,
which is awesome.
So you can
actually
turn it and
you can
do
be
what
over
you
here,
need to
and
do.
I can be what?
Yeah, what?
Oh, I guess
snap.
Not, maybe. And turn.
Oh boy. Yeah.
And fire. Or just drive around looking
eat some AC-20s, bro. I love it.
It does. It's amazing.
And it's you
did a really good job too. But
oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
It's huge, right? So like if we hold it up, it's way bigger.
100 tons.
I mean, the detail on this tank is second to none. I mean, I love everything about it. The detail on the treads, the armor plates on the sides are super cool. It's not just like the old ones were just sort of like
boxes.
Yeah, they were like boxes. They were very flat. Like these kind of flare out a little bit. Look at the little cockpit. Like
with the
such tiny little like details. But the thing again that I love is that it's true to the original design, like the way the AC-20s have that like
stacked on top,
that
side stack.
The side stack, whatever you want to call that. Just super cool. And the other thing that I appreciated, because this was the first time I used decals, was there's a lot of flat space for decals.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Like there's these armor panels that are perfect for, the caution stripes and the Fed Sons logo and things along these lines. By the way, this is an homage to Kevin's, one of Kevin's units. The last one he painted, I think, before he departed. The channel, which was the 21st Avalon Hussars.
Okay.
So I called him up and I was like, yo, bro, I'm stealing your paint scheme. And he's like, you have to keep the lore, Aaron. He's like, you can't change the lore. You got to keep the lore of my unit. And I was like, done. So very excited. I love the black and the red, and that's just very cool. So I was telling Tom, I think I want to paint when we get more of these. I want to paint more. I have some old ones too.
Okay.
Wave 1, Wave 2 that are still unpainted.
Okay.
And I think what I want to do is when the new Dominions Divided, I believe is what it's called, right? Am I mistaken?
Could be.
Yeah. So that's the new source book that's Fed Sons.
Oh yeah. You're right.
You think I would know these things?
You think? Yeah. Like, do you have a channel?
Do I?
Do you have a BattleTech channel?
I don't know. Do I? But anyway, I want to do Fed Sons against Combine and set something in that Ill Clan era source book where the Combine basically has taken control of the Fed Sons capital, New Avalon, and the Fed Sons are sort of rallying to
push them off. Yeah.
Look at this. Glorious. All right, so anyway, that's it. Let's summarize, Dan.
Let's do it.
Sign up for the Kickstarter.
Absolutely.
Step 1.
Yes.
Rather, sign up for the BackerKit Site.
Yes.
That's step 1.
Sorry.
Step 2, March 23rd.
Kickstarter.
Step 3, profit.
Exactly. Wait, what?
Yeah. That's it.
Yes, that's it.
All right. Paint piles, like swim in piles of plastic miniatures.
Oh my God, I'm so excited for it.
I'm excited for it too. And you can be assured, guys, as soon as we get our hands on the miniatures,
Scrooge McDuck with plastic miniatures.
we're going to do all the reviews. We're going to give you all the information as soon as we get it, and as soon as we get the new source books, we'll take a look at those too.
Yes.
So you can stay tuned for that. A couple of quick things. Number 1.
Aries Games and Minis.
Aries Games and Minis. I saw a couple of questions pop up. People were asking about. It's a hot topic, like shipping.
Okay.
Like, I live in Pennsylvania. How do I get things shipped to me? Actually, it wasn't Pennsylvania. It's like Australia. They had lots of Australia, UK, right? A lot of our friends in Germany. I think you can email Derek. All right. see if there's cheaper ways to get things shipped. Sometimes on the website, right? Like it tries to calculate. Check out Aries Games and Minis. They got the best prices that I've seen on the internet.
Yes.
All right. And Derek's awesome. So that's the first thing. Second thing, guys, I've said it before. I'll say it again. Subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 10,000. That's a huge milestone for us. Helps us out. And really doesn't cost you anything. You just click a button. That's it. It's right there. In fact, in the bottom of this video, there's like a little DFA watermark. If you click that, it will like take you and it'll say, do you want to subscribe? You click yes. It's just that easy.
That is.
It's just that easy.
I did it.
Dan did it. Dan's a subscriber. Would you believe that? So anyway.
Yes.
So there's that. And then also, if you want to get more involved in the channel, guys, the way you keep us afloat is through Patreon. So first and foremost, thanks to all of our patrons. Right?
Thank you.
You support what you love, and you're giving everybody else a free show.
Yes.
That's good stuff.
It is.
So we appreciate our patrons. If you want to help out, it's as little as $1 a month, Dan.
Which, honestly...
25 cents a week. In fact, Patreon sent me an email, and they're like, hey, dumbass, you should be at $2 bare minimum. All right?
I was going to say, I don't think anything on Patreon is $1 other than us.
Literally, they were like, this
is
is way too low. You need to be higher.
It's actually more expensive for us to send out emails than it is for you to get those Patreon.
So $1 a month, that really helps out the channel. Everything counts.
Yes.
$5, $10, there's some other tiers out there as well to suit your taste. But we would appreciate that.
Yeah,
other than
definitely.
that, Dan, any closing thoughts on these beautiful
I am
miniatures?
excited for the rest of them.
Yeah, man.
I really am.
Yeah, man. I know. Me too. This
I've been
Demolisher
wanting,
is so cool.
I've been wanting support vehicles for a very, very long time.
Yeah.
And I know I have the 3D printer, and there are people that make the STL files for and whatnot, but it's like, now I have to go through all the wikis to see if that tank actually matches up with the tank that it's supposed to.
If it looks similar.
This just simplifies it now.
Yeah.
Like, I know what I'm getting.
You know what you're getting, and I mean, I like 3D prints. Like, you've done some great ones, but they take time.
Yeah.
This is like...
Oh, I'm definitely going to be getting the Kickstarter for sure.
Look at this. It's a beaut.
It is.
It's amazing. I mean, I'm blown away by the quality of this vehicle. I'm so happy that he sent me a vehicle. I'm thrilled. I'm very thrilled.
I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. All right, anyway, guys, we're done. We're done gushing. Get on over to Catalyst's Facebook page. You can, check out their website. If you don't have a link to this backer site, right? This BackerKit site, as it is called. So definitely get on that right now. Guys, enjoy the rest of your Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you so much for watching.
Friday
and of course,
the 13th, too.
Ooh.
Yeah, look out for Jason Voorhees. Maybe not. Maybe he plays BattleTech.
Ooh.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Him and Freddy. That's not good. I mean, they've done everything else. Jason's gone to space.
Why not?
What's
right?
next? I mean, Jason in a mech.
You're right.
It's literally the next thing that should happen.
I know. And then Jason with Freddy with he can have claws on his neck.
Like an elemental with the claws.
Yeah, yeah. And then Jason has the chainsaw, right? Or the axe.
Oh, the forestry mech with the chainsaw. That's perfect. This got weird quick.
Yes.
Anyway,
we deviated pretty hard there.
Have a great weekend, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and of course, stay tuned. Always great stuff coming from Death from Above Wargaming.